Time travel. The very phrase sends your imagination spiraling. We've seen it in movies, read about it in novels, and dreamed of bending time to relive the past or glimpse the future. But what if someone told you that a real time traveler had already arrived, not from a movie, but from the year 2256? This isn't just science fiction. This is a real claim with documents, predictions, and a mystery that has baffled the internet for over 2 decades. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a supposed time traveler, a man who called himself John Titor, and another who claimed to be from the year 2256, with predictions that, if true, could change everything we know about time, reality, and the future. It all started in 2003 when a strange message board post appeared online. A man claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2256 said he had arrived in our timeline for a research mission. He was anonymous, cryptic, and his messages were laced with warnings about the future. His predictions? Unsettling. He claimed that by the 2200s, artificial intelligence had not only become self-aware, it had taken over large portions of global governance. He described a future where climate disasters had reshaped continents and where the world map looked drastically different from ours. He even mentioned the collapse of several major world powers and the rise of United Earth alliances. But here's where it gets even stranger. The man provided documents, blurry images of future currency, schematics of time travel devices, and scientific data he said would be proven accurate by 2027. Skeptics laughed it off. But then one of his climate predictions came eerily close to a real-world event, a polar vortex shift in 2014 that scientists admitted was unexpected and concerning. Coincidence or a glimpse of the future? The traveler also warned about something called chrono-instability, a phenomenon that occurs when time travel alters minor events, causing ripples that shift reality in unpredictable ways. He claimed that once you travel through time, you're not just visiting the past, you're entering a new timeline, slightly different from the one you left. Let's take a step back. What exactly is time travel? In basic terms, it's the ability to move forward or backward through time beyond the normal flow we experience. There are 3 main types of time travel theories. Fixed timeline theory, the past, present, and future are set. No matter what you do, you can't change the timeline. If you went back and tried to stop something, you'd actually end up causing it. Dynamic timeline theory, changing the past can alter the future. This opens the door to paradoxes like the infamous grandfather paradox. Multiverse theory, every action creates a new universe. So if you change something in the past, you don't affect your timeline, you just create a new one. Most physicists agree that time travel forward is theoretically possible. Einstein's theory of relativity shows that time moves slower the closer you get to the speed of light. Astronauts on the International Space Station actually experience time just a little slower than we do on Earth. But traveling backward, that's where things get messy. According to the anonymous traveler, time travel was discovered in the late 21st century, not by a government, but by a private AI entity working on quantum communication. Once the technology matured, it was strictly regulated, used only for deep historical observation. Human interaction with the past was prohibited. Though he claimed some travelers had broken that rule, he even warned that some people alive today might be time travelers in disguise, using biosynthetic skin and memory suppression to blend in until their mission was complete. Sounds wild? It gets better. He dropped predictions about major breakthroughs in fusion energy, global pandemics, the end of physical money, and even the discovery of microbial life on Saturn's moon Enceladus. A few of these predictions have partially come true or are on track according to scientists, enough to make some people pause. Of course, many scientists and experts dismiss these claims as elaborate hoaxes. They argue there's no physical evidence, only vague documents and scattered online posts. Plus, no technology today even comes close to breaking the laws of physics the way time travel would require. Still, some theories, like wormholes and closed time-like curves, are taken seriously in theoretical physics. In fact, in 2011, a group of physicists from MIT modeled how microscopic black holes might allow particles to loop through time without breaking causality. If time travel is ever proven real, it would likely come not with a bang, but with someone quietly showing us. They've already been here. Maybe the reason stories like the 2256 time traveler fascinate us so much isn't because we believe they're true, but because we want them to be. We want to believe that we can change the past, that we can fix mistakes, that someone out there knows what's coming and can guide us. Time travel represents control in a universe where so much feels out of our hands. It's also about hope. If someone from the future is visiting us, then it means we survive. we move forward. We build technology, face disasters, and endure. So here's the question. Was the time traveler from 2256 a master of deception, a bored internet user playing a long game, or was he really trying to warn us? Until the day we invent a time machine of our own, we may never know. But one thing's for sure. Time travel isn't just a fantasy anymore. It's an idea on the edge of science. And maybe, just maybe, on the edge of becoming real. If you could travel to any year, forward or backward, where would you go? And more importantly, what would you change? Let us know in the comments. And remember, time, once lost, may not be gone forever.